guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be picking out some Halloween reads, some spooky books. By spooky, I don't mean things that are going to scare me. You know, I really can't do horror. I don't even want like a scary mystery. When I say like a Halloween read, I mean a dark romance book. And maybe I'll find some that take place on Halloween. Maybe the men are wearing masks. Maybe it's at a Halloween party. Maybe it's not even in the context of Halloween, but it's gonna count. And I'm only gonna read these spooky dark romance books in the month of October. Is that a good choice for myself? Maybe not. Usually I like to alternate, but I think for Halloween, for October, I have to. So let's begin. The first one that's been on my list for a bit is A Little Stranger. Let's read the description, a bit short. I think something suspicious is done with a screwdriver in this book. Huh? I think someone puts a screwdriver somewhere that a screwdriver should not be shoved. So, we're gonna find out what that screwdriver's all about. So there's spiders on the cover. I don't know what the spiders are about yet, but I guess I'll find out. Seems spooky. Something happens on Halloween night. Perfect. Overview. Owning her is all he ever wanted. Okay, let's not support these behaviors, but let's do it for October. She betrayed him, and now he wants revenge against the sister who became his forbidden obsession. Sister? What? The second he laid eyes on her. Stepsister? Adopted sister? A little worried. Okay, after she sends him to prison for years, he's free and ready to haunt her. Interesting backstory. Everything about Olivia belongs to Malachi Vise. Ooh, what a name. Her mind, her body, her soul, her fear, her pain. On Halloween night, he can no longer lurk in the shadows, and he has left to own. Can I read? All he has left to own is her heart, even if he needs to take it in bold. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. That one's a for sure buy. Let's just think through some of these other ones that I've added. The next potential Halloween read is Her Soul to Take. See, this one looks a little spooky for me over here. This is, I think we got some paranormal. So, see? Halloween themed. She's a ghost hunter, a fork-tongued demon, and a ritualistic monster cult. Okay. Not a situation I want to get myself into. So she's a ghost hunter. Okay, there's monsters roaming the woods. Something ancient, something evil is waking up and calling my name. Personally, I'd be running the other way. I wouldn't be answering the phone, but she did. I don't know who I can trust. No one. Like, absolutely no one if you're worried about that, or how deep this darkness goes. All I know is my one shot at survival is the demon stalking me, and he doesn't just want my body. He wants my soul. See, that one, we got spooky, we got demon. I think it'll be a fun read. This one, Phantasma. I believe this is like a ghosty-like one. Phantasma is a word for a phantom or an apparition. So, a ghost, in simple terms. Don't need these big words out here. Someone's sister disappears. She has to save her. Must enter Phantasma, a deadly contest inside a haunted mansion. I wouldn't be entering. Sorry that this person would be dying because I don't do haunted houses. I don't do those sort of things at all. If anyone ever tried to take me to a haunted house, I would just stand outside and hold the bags. That's what I'm good for. Holding bags. Because I would actually have a violent panic attack, or I would get violent and they would jump out and scare me and I would jump on them. And then they'd have to drag me out because that's probably not allowed, but don't scare me. So that's why I just sit here and read the books. And if the book gets scary, I can just set it down. Scariness is gone. So interesting that it's called Phantasma. I assume that this would be about a ghost. Okay, there's demons and temptations. Are the demons also the temptations? Okay, we got some challenges. So see, this is a little more like fantasy type thing. Okay, this guy Blackwell can guide her, but all he asks is for 10 years of her life. What does that mean? Like, to live with him? Or like, she dies 10 years earlier? Like, questions? He wants 10 years of her life, but then they're like gonna fall in love and then they're gonna get each other forever and ever. my prediction. Oh, perfect. I just started searching Halloween dark romance, and this one is literally called Ours for Halloween, a dark monster romance novella. Novella? How short are you? 132 pages. I fear that a novella may mean that there's very limited plot and their clothes are just off the whole time. Let's find out though. Everyone knows that Halloween is the one night of the year when monsters, ghouls, and nightmarish creatures of all types can walk freely among us. Well, I didn't really know that. I'd prefer they not walk around me, because it's a little scary. Caution's needed? Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside. Oh, but for Evie, caution is the last thing on her mind when she follows a masked stranger into the woods after he saves her from a gruesome fate. In no situation am I following some random man into the woods, especially one with the mask on. I don't care what he did to me. I'm not going to the woods with him. Now deep in the forest, Evie finds herself in the clutches of not one but 3 mysterious men. It doesn't take long to discover that they're far from human. She is the only one who can satiate their monstrous appetites. Oh my. Okay. So it seems like this book is only taking place on Halloween. In the forest, doing, I was gonna say forest activities, but we're not picking berries. We're not getting a drink from the stream. We're rolling on the ground. In the forest, really? There's like twigs and bugs, and it's dark and dirty. I don't want to be in the forest. Do I want to hear about her in the forest? This is another novella, Scream for Us. And this one's only 81 pages. There's no plot. We're gonna have no plot if I read this one. After wandering into an alluring Halloween party that is said to go down in history, Quinn finds herself captivated by 3 masked men. Again, 3 masked men. Is that the magic number? Is 3 the magic number? I don't know. Should I know? I don't know. A night of both pleasure and pain. Oh, pain, you say. She finally has the perfect opportunity to bring her darkest fantasies to life. Or death. So, her and the 3 men just gonna be going at it, and like they're either gonna have a funsy time or she's gonna die. I mean, honestly, we got big stakes at play here. Unsure if I want to read that one. It's just gonna be in the back of my head if I'm ever in a particularly questionable mood. But I'm more here for the full plot. This may be the shirt I choose to wear, but I promise you, I'm here for the plot.
Are you sure about that?
One more potential one is Den of Vipers. This one seems to be like the least Halloween-y related, so if I do get this one, I'll probably move it to the end of the list, but it does seem to be a dark romance. Oh, she's caught between 4 dangerous men.
What the hell?
We've went up from 3 to 4, apparently. That's a time. You know, it really seems to be the trend. We're the dark romance books. Ooh, is there frequently always multiple men? Is it more in dark romance compared to regular ones? Is my perception skewed? I don't know. An observation. An interesting one, I guess. So apparently we got these vipers. They're running the town and everyone in it. Running everyone in it or running through them? Unsure. Oh, now trapped in their penthouse. Girl, how'd you get in their penthouse? Oh, sorry, her abusive father sold her off to cover his debts. Okay, glad we cleared up why she's in their penthouse. They say I'm their toy to play with and discard whenever they see fit. They'd probably discard me quite fast because I would whine and complain if I was being held against my will. I wouldn't be kept for very long. I intend to take advantage of the hunger in their eyes. Okay, she likes it. She wants it. She's happy to be there. Good for her. As their scarred, blood-stained hands roam my body, can they not wash their hands? That sounds like an infection waiting to happen. That doesn't seem like clean procedures. Can we at least wash our hands? Apparently, she's more wild than these 4 men. It is 464 pages, but this description did not give me more outside of them being all over each other. So, there has to be more plot. Like, we can't have 460 pages of them just going at it, can we? Can we? No, we can't. There has to be plot. We got some dangerous men doing suspicious business. There has to be plot regarding that, correct? Now I need to decide which ones I'm actually going to get. I'm like halfway through this book, The Dare, a cutesy hockey romance. I'm gonna finish that up, and then I'm going to read Absolute Filthy Corruption for 1 month straight. Fantastic. Starting A Little Stranger for sure. That's been on the list. I have to know about the screwdriver. And those are the books that I found in my quest for some Halloween, spooky, dark romance reads. And I can't wait to expose myself to whatever in the world is written in between those pages. You know, it might scare me. Maybe not in a jump scare, spooky, haunted house way, but my thoughts regarding these books may scare me. My enjoyment of these books may scare me. So I hope you find some nice Halloween reads for October. I will report back about my reading updates and the books I've completed in the future. And with that, I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!